You express a great deal of anxiety over our willingness to break laws. This is certainly a legitimate concern. Since we so diligently urge people to obey the Supreme Court's decision of 1954 outlawing segregation in the public schools, at first glance it may seem rather paradoxical for us consciously to break laws.
Apparently, one of the objections the clergymen have mentioned is that King is okay with his followers breaking laws.
And King states right away that breaking laws is a legitimate concern, so he's able to see this from his critics' perspective.
He says that he and his followers diligently urge people to obey the Supreme Court's decision of 1954. I think he's referring to the Brown versus Board of Education decision, which he cites to show he is on the side of upholding the law of the land.
And he understands how it would look odd or paradoxical for he and his followers to break other laws. But I wonder if that might also be a slightly backhanded way of saying, yes, wouldn't it be great if we all obeyed the laws? Like the anti-segregation law, for example.
That could be another way to read it. Society at the time was not consistently following that law at all. And he goes on, one may well ask, how can you advocate breaking some laws and obeying others? The answer lies in the fact that there are two types of laws, just and unjust. I would be the first to advocate obeying just laws. One has not only a legal but a moral responsibility to obey just laws. Conversely, one has a moral responsibility to disobey unjust laws. I would agree with St. Augustine that an unjust law is no law at all.
So this gets to the heart of his view. Some laws shouldn't be followed because their content is unjust.
I notice how he spells out the opponent's question here, which for one thing simplifies the issue, and for another, it allows him to focus on which argument he's responding to.
Yeah. He's asking that question so that he can answer it and make a particular point.
And the point he wants to make is that there are just laws and unjust laws, and they need to be regarded differently.
He's clear that obeying the law is a legal responsibility, and obeying a just law is a moral responsibility too, but his followers must disobey